Welcome back to Iowa Live. Jackie, Michelle, Lou, and the one and only Heywood Banks is in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, lovely to be here.
Funny Bone tonight. Funny Bone
Yep.
tomorrow night. That's where you can see this dude.
Yes.
Awesome to have you here again, making the rounds. That is so cool.
I am. It's a misdemeanor. and I promise I'm not running for Congress. Or I'm not running for anything at all.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
really.
What are you doing in the state of Iowa then?
I know, exactly.
But you've been doing a lot of touring. You've been writing new stuff, new material.
I have, well, I'm inspired. It's Lou's birthday yesterday.
Yes.
It's more than just his birthday. He's another day closer to death. But
Has a good ring to it. Has a good ring to it.
Cheering.
Way to celebrate.
I have a birthday song.
Okay.
It's called Birthday Suit.
Birthday suit.
Oh.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
This motel mirror, big and brightly lit. I was jumping in a shower on a business trip when I caught my reflection, gave a startled hoot. Yeah, what the hell happened to my birthday suit? My mirror at home, about the size of a dinner plate. Just enough information I could shave my face. When I caught the big picture, saw the naked truth. Yep, what the hell happened to my birthday suit? My birthday suit was once a point of pride. Never thought a bit about taking a skinny dip in the bright sunshine. My birthday suit took an awful dive from tone to homely. Just as if I must have missed a ticket to tell me dry clean only. I'd expected my reflection to match my recollection.
Wow.
A permanent press perfection.
Ooh.
What I saw was a flabalanche. So went to the gym where a tune-up was my intention. When a trainer took a look, I think it mentioned intervention. Well, his exact words, if you want to know the truth, were, "Ooh, what'd you do to your birthday suit?" My birthday suit was once a point of pride. Never thought a bit about taking a skinny dip in the bright sunshine. My birthday suit took an awful dive from tone to homely. It's just as if I must have missed a ticket to tell me dry clean only. He said, "You look like a pile of cheese curds rolled in cat hair." So when I clean up at a hotel, I get the shower all steamy, 'cause I'm a little squeamish about me having to see me. I've been swimming a sweater, keep my hiding. And if that don't work, I'm gonna look into vinyl siding. 'Cause my birthday suit was once a point of pride. Never thought a bit about taking a skinny dip in the bright sunshine. My birthday suit took an awful dive from tone to homely. It's just as if I must have missed a ticket to tell me dry clean only. And don't get me started on that magnifying mirror. Oh my God! That's like turning over a log. I had to go take a nap.
Heywood Banks. Absolutely.
For you.
Thank you so much, buddy.
You don't look a day older. It's unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
It's unbelievable.
Thank you so much. I'm going to remember that song for a long, long time.
You're stuck in our heads for many days ahead.
So were you going to the gym naked? Where's that what's going on? You were training?
Sometimes you change your clothes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
No, but inspiration comes from everywhere for your songs.
We try not to get too technical.
Oh, sorry. I was just
not to
like,
do
what gym is that?
We don't need to be
Jackie
that
wants to sign
fact
up.
know where the
checking.
I just wanted to sign up. I thought that sounded like a good gym.
But you go up on stage, and what I'm wondering about, you've been in the business for a couple of years.
Yep.
And when you get up there, people want to hear all your classics and things. It's like,
They do.
It's like going to a Led Zeppelin concert with a comic
It
up on
is.
stage, but you don't know what songs you're going to have time to play.
And I don't know any of their songs either.
No, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. but I'm serious. But people come there and they want to hear certain songs. Do you have time to get in all the really popular ones that people want or not?
I tried to do Toast and Big Butter Jesus and Wiper Blades,
Right.
and some of the big hits. This is a song that you probably didn't know that I wrote this song. You probably know this really well. It goes like this. I can't remember it now.
Okay.
Just that's the excitement I'm
okay.
getting.
That's what we love about this guy.
At this time, all representatives are busy with other customers. Please remain on the line. Your call will be answered in the order it was received. That was my song.
I know I didn't know
It's too early in the morning to
It's
remember all those chords.
on hold song. I have not. I've not heard.
That's me.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
amazing.
which song do you perform up on stage? Do people sing along with the most?
Certainly Wiper Blades and
Wiper Blades.
People out
Do you know
there.
Wiper Blades?
Toast. I know Toast.
Toast,
And you have to sing the Iowa song when you're
Oh,
here.
When you're here,
in the Iowa.
Yeah.
It's a requirement.
Mississippi River. Wait.
I got tune. He's got this fancy tuning device.
Mississippi River.
There we go.
Davenport. Corn, 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 corn. What's that smell? Corn, 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 corn. Iowa City. Corn, 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 corn. Look, a tree. Corn, corn, corn. Des Moines. Corn, 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 corn. There's that smell again. Corn, corn, corn. Council Bluffs. Missouri River.
Here's the 80s song.
Only now it's Mississippi River, Davenport, candidate. What's that smell?
Yes.
But yeah, that's a requirement.
Lots of ways to play that one.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And why that isn't the state song?
It would have to be.
It's unbelievable.
Governor Kim Reynolds, we need to do something about this.
Exactly.
Okay?
Get on that.
We put that
Exactly.
before Congress every year, so we'll try again this
Thank you. I
legislative
appreciate
session.
that.
Yes.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
No
Maybe
problem.
we'll see if we can get a Heywood Banks Day and have that declared the
Yeah.
state song. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we'll start working on that before your next visit here. Okay.
This is the to-go place for for stuff to happen.
Yeah, we'll try to, yeah. But you have some new
For all
stuff
the accolades.
that you've created. Again, as Jackie mentioned, you don't stop. You have so many great hits, but you don't stop
No,
building stuff.
unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
It just
It just
keeps
comes
going.
back.
Keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a song right here.
Okay.
Do I have time to play?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
Let me tune just a minute.
Heywood, how long have you had that guitar?
I just found it
Oh.
on the road.
Okay, good. It works beautifully.
No, it's about 10 years old.
10
but
years old?
It looks like it was made in the 30s.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll let Heywood's going to get his guitar all tuned up. We're going to pay a couple of bills because we want to come back. We have a new song for you, and we're going to see if we can get a Thanksgiving song in for you and a new Christmas type song for you.
Oh,
too.
excellent.
All this, we're
All
trying
the
to
holidays.
all jam this in the next couple of minutes. He's at the Funny Bone tonight and tomorrow night.
Yes.
Y'all know where the Funny Bone is. Go see this guy. You will laugh
Join.funnybone.com.
until your face hurts. I swear it will. But we'll be right back. This is
Look what happened to my face.